When someone asks me what is the very first step towards marriage, my answer is to find yourself first. To find your own self first. Assalamualaikum and good greetings. So this is a direct continuation of the previous video where it is also a mirror towards the Malay version of the same video. So we are talking about marriage and our path towards marriage. Of course, I want to note that not everything that I speak of in Malay can translate well into English, because it's not a normal language for me to talk about this topic. Now, what exactly am I saying and why? Why is it so important? What I'm saying is that we have to find out what we want in life, right? What we are, what is our core values, and what we really have as our vision and mission in life. I think that is very important. The thing is, if we do not know yet, or we have not uncovered yet what is our core value, what is our mission and vision in life, what we really want at the core to achieve in life before we die, how can we find a candidate that is suitable for that life? Because the marriage is a fundamental thing that enable us to go towards that mission and vision, to that end point that we hope we will reach. Without a conducive marriage, it is very difficult to imagine that you can actually, go there, except if it involves a lot of suffering from the others that, essentially do not want the same thing, but just I sacrifice for you and I suffer the whole life just for you, right? So it is better if we both have the same, lifetime goal and mission and values. Hence, it will be very different marriage, because it will be conducive. Not only conducive, it will enable, and it will become a joy to go that path together, right? Now, again, to remind the context of these videos, it is mainly for those who have the same ambition in life as what I have. For those who do not really have anything that they want to achieve in life, I think most of this video will not be suitable or will not make sense. Because why? Marriage is just, living together, etc., right? So for those who have that kind of worldview, this will not make much sense. But for those who live for something, imagine if you are a person that live for something, you really want to achieve something in your life, and then you have a partner that do not want to have anything to do with that. It can be a very lonely journey, right? You are a partner with him or her, you live together, but on this journey you are on your own. So that is a possibility in that kind of a marriage, right? So what I'm suggesting is, know first what you want, and then you can find partners that want the same thing, and that will lead towards a more beautiful marriage, inshallah, right? So that's the whole context. So again, first and foremost, dig into yourself, find what is your core value and what you really want in this life. Of course, as a Muslim, I would suggest that we take a look at the Quran first, find out what is the purpose of our life set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, really deal with that first until that become really our core value, our mission and vision, and then find the partner that have the same thing and suitable for us, right? So that's where I think the beginning of the story is. Find yourself first before even finding the candidates for your wife or husband. And otherwise you will not have the yardstick or the benchmark or the criteria that you should filter based upon before having the core value yourself, right? So I'm hoping I'm not going in circle, because again, as I mentioned, I haven't really talked about this topic in English before, so it's still hard to find the proper words to convey the proper meaning of what I have in my mind. Yeah, so that's basically it. In the Malay version, I actually end with one story. Recently, I have a event or program with some high school students, and at the end of the you know the program, one student actually come up to ask something, and apparently he asked about, what should he do, because he is interested in a girl, but after hear me in the event, so he know that become a couple before marriage is not an option as a Muslim, basically, and marriage is not yet the time. He is still high school student, so what should he do? And we had a long talk, because that's quite interesting reality that I have to address. But one of the thing is, I asked him this question: do you know what you want to do, or what you want to become, or what you want to be after school, after university? He haven't really thought about that yet. So then I said, is it possible for you to even evaluate if the other person is suitable for you, when you don't even know what you want to be yet? And I'm sure she haven't think about it yet as well, right? So the only reason, if you want to get married, for example, now, is just purely the attraction at that level, but that is not sustainable, right? What happen if you find out that you really want this and she really want to go to a different direction? What would happen then, right? So all the initial attraction, etc., will fizzle out, will fade out, right? But when we live 20, 30, 40 years ahead, the core values, the ambition, etc., that tend to be the thing that is kept alive. And if that is not aligned, that's not the life that I would imagine you want to be in, right? So that's my suggestion. It goes back to this point, basically. Really find out what you are, your core values, your personal vision and mission, what you really want to achieve in this life, before we can talk about anything else. So that's the point, basically. Hopefully, I managed to convey this clear enough. And do suggest any improvement that I can do with regard to this. I'm trying to improve in the sense of my ability to convey what I want to mean in English in topic that I rarely talk in English before. So hopefully this is part of the process. Feel free to comment any suggestion. Thank you for watching. See you next time.